Good morning, my friends. How's everybody doing on this fine Tuesday today? Let's get into it. We have a few thoughts to do today. A few things on our mind. Today we're going to go over the NASDAQ. There it is. I was looking for it. Amongst a couple other things. Would you look at that? How funny is that? How hilarious is this? Alright. Now, if you've been keeping an eye on the market, which you should be, because that's where all the money's going. If you remember, right around here, a little over a week ago, was that big selling off. Okay? Now, and all the news was going on the TV about, oh, doom and gloom, stock market's going down. We're down, whatever, 3% of the day. It's crashing. We're going down. Well, all that did was just get people to panic and sell off all the positions that they had. And look what we've done the past 9 days. Straight up. What? This is the kind of garbage that just confuses the hell out of the general population on why it makes them go crazy in the stock market, because everything is geared against you to make you lose money. That's why nobody likes the markets. Everybody hates it with a passion. They think it's worse than the casino because they think it's so rigged and everything. It's because of things like this. It's because the news tells you, oh no, sell, horrible, horrible. And then immediately for the next week, it rips up. This is on the daily chart here. That's from 15.7 to 17.8. A beautiful move up. That's gorgeous to the right kind of trader right there. That is gorgeous. What's that all entailing? Why did that go down? This is a hindsight, but honestly, right here, when they told you to sell on TV, don't tell me they didn't tell you to sell. They told you to sell. I saw it on TV myself. That was a doom and gloom day. Okay? They were telling you to sell. But what I had said that day, that video I put out, they were telling you to sell, but it was already too late to sell. At that point, you should have just held. Because it had already been going down for the 2 weeks prior, right there. Okay, you don't want to sell when prices going down. That's when you're looking for a buy. You have to take your mind and flip it on its head and go backwards against what it's telling you in the market if you're just coming into the market, because everything is kind of flipped on its end. Okay, so it had been going down for 2 weeks, and as it finally dragged down, they finally said, okay, oh, everybody sell, market's going down. Well, they're just wanting you to sell your positions off get their orders filled at a discounted price. And now, for the past 8-9 days, price has been going up. You don't think that they're unloading here and here? And you don't think that they even have orders up here to sell? Absolutely they do. You don't think JP Morgan and all the other banks weren't buying this up here, buying this up here, buying this up here? Of course they were. They're going to see a return on their investment here, here, and here. That's how they operate. They want to get their orders filled. Nobody's calling their broker, JP Morgan, and say, hey, sell all my shares when the market's going up. Think about it. People aren't doing that. But when the TV's saying market's going down, doom and gloom, people were calling their brokers like crazy down here. Man, just sell everything I got and put it on cash on the side. Okay. I'm working for JP Morgan. I'm handling people's money. I will gladly sell your positions off and put your cash on the side, and I will be buying up what you sold off for myself, and I will be looking to sell them up here. It is a crazy game. But that is why, personally, I only use the TV. I say that in a general sense. News in general, online too, as a counter signal to any trade thoughts that I have. There's such thing as having counter signals in your tool belt, and TV is an excellent counter signal for me. It's just like ARM, okay? We're going to have to go over this ARM story again. I covered this on a much earlier video when I went over ARM in detail. But we'll do a quick ARM story, okay? Go back to the beginning. Go back to the very beginning of ARM. If it will stay where I want it to stay here. We'll have to scroll all the way back here. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. Another example. I was on my hour break during the day that ARM got listed on the exchange and the TV was on. And oddly enough, ARM came out and it listed at like $60-some, okay? Over here. And then it got up to like 70. During that time on the TV, everybody was talking about how great of a company is, how wonderful it is. This is a great investment opportunity. Buy ARM, buy ARM. This is great. We all should buy ARM. But think about it. That was that day it came out. And me, when I saw that on TV, I was just cringing because I had seen so much price action at that point in my trading career that I knew that when the TV's telling you buy something, that's a major red flag right there. And I wouldn't touch it anyway because I didn't have any history to go off of in order to make a decision to purchase or not. And sure enough, what happened? It dropped. And it dropped. And it dropped. And it dropped. Down to $49. And then it kind of wiggled around. wiggled around, and then it kind of started to make that creep up. Now, over here in this area, this is where, if you were watching it, you could have made a informed decision. You could have said, okay, there's probably some stop points here. Let me get my order filled here, and you would have got filled here. Same with here. Oh, there might be some stop points here. I could have got my order filled here. You know, there were some potential setups here that could have been had. Look at that clear demand area, and it tapped it, and you went up. Supply and demand is very simple, especially on 4-hour time frames and daily time frames. Learn it. It will give you a good basis on where to put your entry positions on. But that's just kind of, you know, some interesting tidbits, especially on the NASDAQ. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to, you know, I feel so sorry to a lot of people that might have sold a lot of their positions off at a loss, but they'll never teach technical analysis in school. That will never happen. It is such a odd subject matter and skill to learn. It has a high learning curve. It takes a long time. It's forever ongoing because it's always changing a little bit and a little bit, you know. It's a ever developing skill. But to go ahead and get, you know, a good 70-80% skill level learned on that skill set is critical to at least have some valuable assets in your corner. Okay, I'm telling you. I'm not saying this because, oh, you're going to learn it from me. No, you're not. I promise you you're not. I'm just telling you, I'm giving you just some basic insights to open your mind to not get wrecked and rocked and sideswiped by these goofy maneuvers that the market do. This is why I learned it. I learned it so that I could not be taken advantage of bad in the market like that. The market won't get me like that. The market has to make some bigger, dangerous plays to be able to take me out. I'm too tough for that. I've already developed the skill set to understand key points where I say, okay, I'm out, or, oh, I want to get in. And school will never teach you technical analysis, because then the gig would be up. If everybody knew it, the gig would be up. Here's the thing. Everybody doesn't know it, so it's still on the table. Yes, there's thousands and thousands of traders out there, but they're all doing different things. But then think about it. Okay, there's thousands and thousands of traders out there who have these tools already in their belt, and they're all doing different things. But then you also have millions of people around the world that don't even have an inclination as to what technical analysis in trading means. They don't even understand the concept. They don't understand this business model. And you might have think, oh, well, big institutions, they don't even need technical analysis. They don't use it. You don't think that they're not using it on finding ways in order to get their orders filled? That's a whole nother level. Of course they're using it. They use it to know where traders are putting their positions at so that they can counter trade them to put their positions. That's the next level. You see what I'm saying? It kind of takes steps. But your first step is just to get some introductory into technical analysis. That's all it is. And I love everybody. I am sorry for everybody that had gotten sideswiped the past month on how goofy the market has behaved. But the signs were there. Especially on the NASDAQ, you were going down for 2 weeks. You were going down for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, what? You magically just rip up out of nowhere? Come on. The TV told you to sell, so you sold? Come on. Think about that decision. I'm not being down on you. This is just hindsight 2020, mind you. But just think about that the next time you have that. It's an experience. Use it as an experience, because our life experiences is all we have. I love everybody. And I will talk to everybody on the next video.